Day 8, pitching and presenting offers to customers without sounding pushy. Sounds simple. I know yesterday we did the discovery. And if you do that right, this is even easier. But a lot of you won't do it right. And it takes a while to learn the skill. But with time, it will come. So, for now, number 8, how to pitch without sounding salesy. Boom. So, what a lot of people do is they'll push when they pitch, and it means they're trying to like convince instead of connect with the person. If you're trying to push, you're in the complete wrong ballpark. So I know asking the right questions is key. What comes next after you've done that is how to present without any pressure. Your pitch should feel like a conversation, not a closing scene. It should feel relaxed, should feel easy, it should feel fucking natural. So again, it's not like performative. You're taking the lead. You're a leader. It's leadership. You're helping people to make the decision, not to manipulate them at all, but like to guide them into this place. If you believe in your offer, if you're confident as fuck, you feel calm, that is the level of persuasion. Framework. Number 1, there's a few ways you can do it. And also what I do is I say the price before I pitch. So, John and Mary, it's $10,000, and what you get is this. Boom. You don't have to do that, but for me, I know that gives them time to fucking sweat it out. They're like, and then I'm waiting for them to buy. It's like, nervous system overload. I'm fucking shook. Whoa, 10 grand. Whereas if I'm like, cool, it's 10 grand, and what we do is this. There's 3 main parts. We go from 1, because you said this, and because you said this, we do this. Boom. Next is this. Next is this. Boom. How does that sound? Boom. If you do that, it gives them at least fucking 20, 30 seconds to fucking breathe properly, let the fucking adrenaline dump, fucking relax. You know, they're fucking, I don't know what the word is. Is it cortisol? Their cortisol's been spiked. Whatever it is, they've just gone fucking 0 to 100 real quick. You need to bring them down. Keep it relaxed. So for me, as I like to recap on what they've said, at the end of the discovery, I'll always get a commitment to change. And not a commitment to buy, a commitment to change. So let me ask you this, John. 99.9% of people won't make it. And that's because they won't put in the work. And they live in this bullshit fairy tale land where they think they're not going to have to work hard to get what they want. They think they're going to get handed things. They think they can just float around and everything will just land in their fucking lap. But that's not how the world works. So I know that I've done the work, the coaches have done the work, all the other community students are doing the work. And the only difference between us and you is that we made a commitment. We drew a line in the sand and we decided, fuck it. Today is the fucking day that we change our lives. And then we put the fucking work in. So just before we go any further, and I don't mean to push back, I don't want to sound like a prick. I just want to ask you, man to man, do you feel like you could actually put in the work? Yeah. Why? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Are you 100% committed to putting in the work to get your dream outcome? Yeah. Why? Okay, cool. Because I don't want to fucking put words in your mouth, but I'm just conscious that a lot of people talk and not a lot of people walk. And you're a reflection of me. If you come into the community, you're a reflection of me. So like, I know I've already asked you twice. I'm going to ask you again. Do you back yourself 100% to take yourself from where you are now, to do the work, and to start living the life that you know you deserve because of X, Y, and Z reason? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Sure? Yes. Because you don't have to. I'm fucking sure. Why? Because I fucking, and then I'll just give you all the reasons why. Okay, cool. I think that you could do it. Your energy is there. And this is like the transition phase from discovery to pitch. But what I can do is give you a bit more information about what we do if you'd like. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'll go price. Cool. So for us, we cover 3 main things. So what you want to do is like summarize what you heard in the discovery, and then you present the offer as a bridge to their vision, the gap from here to here. All you do is you connect their pain to your solution emotionally, Make sure you address all of their fears and uncertainty before they surface. Elephant in the room is a good way to do that. So you're just like, and you're probably feeling like this now. Like you can pre-handle objections, but like just airing it is the best way to do it because then they feel seen, they feel heard. And then you ask for a simple yes or no. No pressure, just clarity. So recap, reveal, relate, reassure, request. 5 R's. Summarize what you've heard. So I would always do price. So it's 10 grand. And what we do is this. We have 3 main focuses. The content, bomb. And because you said this, we make sure that we do this, that you never feel like this. That sound good? Yeah. Community, we think it's the strongest part because the rising tide raises all boats. And what you do is, how many people are you surrounded with right now, John, that are actually doing what you want to do? None. So do you think it'd be helpful to be in the ecosystem of another 60 people that are doing the same thing in your area? Yeah. Why? Yeah. Cool. And the final bit is the coaching. Boom, boom, boom. Usually it's content, community, coaching. For any info product, they're like the 3 main pillars. And literally you just say why it's good. But the only reason why it's good is because it's linked to what they want and linked to their pain. Oh, I've got ADHD. Okay. So what we do is we know that most people have ADHD. So what we've done is we made all of the content into bite-sized chunks. So you're not there watching a 4-hour video. You're doing little chunks, maybe 10, 20 minutes at a maximum, because we know that most people can't listen to something for that long. So we break it up. So if you want to do a quick 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, you can. If your ADHD brain checks in and checks out, doesn't matter because you're not going to get lost along the way. Does that sound like it will work for you? Yeah, I really need that because that's going to be so helpful because I've got ADHD. They've labeled themselves. Once you get the label, you use the label to fucking bring it back round. Bong. There's the fucking first bullet. And you do that for content coaching community or whatever the 3 pillars are that you have. So recap, summarize what you heard in the discovery. Bomb. Present the offer as the bridge to their vision, connect their pain to your solution, and then elephant in the room. So you're addressing any like uncertainty before they surface. My favorite thing is so what you're probably feeling now is a little bit of fear, and it's normal. No one's ever ready really to do too many things like this before, and you're not meant to feel comfortable. Like the easiest way to explain it is when you're in the gym and you want to grow like more muscular, you have to get really uncomfortable, don't you? Yeah, because you don't grow unless you get uncomfortable, right? Yeah. So that feeling right now, would you say that's uncomfort? Yeah. So do you think you need to be in this uncomfortable position to grow? Yeah. Bomb. Okay, cool. And that's how I do it anyway. I just make it known. Then they think, fuck, this guy's fucking few leagues ahead of me. How does he know all this shit? How does he fucking have the psyche to fucking know how I'm feeling right now? It's because I've been in that position. And I'm a big believer. I know I've said it before, but like I wouldn't ask someone to do something that I haven't done myself. I've spent $30,000 US this year on coaching. I've been on calls where I don't want to spend the money. Last time I spent $7,000 with Jack Hopkins, I was fine, didn't care. When I spent $13,000 US with Alfie Robertson, I was scared. Like, let's not bullshit. I was scared. So for me, that's key. And then after, ask for a simple yes or no, just pressure. No pressure, just clarity. Cool. Are you ready to make the move? You ready to take the first step of the rest of your life? Ready to walk across the bridge with me? Cool. Energy over information. Your tone, your pace, your posture will close way more deals than the script ever will. You need to know the script, but the energy, the pace, and the posture will be fucking everything. My energy is I don't give a fuck. So my energy is slow and relaxed. My posture is relaxed and nonchalant. My pace is fucking slow. I smile when I speak. I slow down, let the silence work for me. I'm the fucking king. Because certainty isn't volume. Certainty is very grounded energy. Bringing the energy down from the head down to the lower body. Cool. When we talk about price, do not flinch. Have no fear. When you hesitate before saying the price, they will fucking feel it. Say it clearly, say it confidently, and then fucking, you can either stay silent or you can do it how I recommend. There's no right or wrong way. I just know that traditionally it's done after the pitch, and then I don't like putting people into fight or flight. I like to fucking mention the price and then the pitch. It makes me feel more comfortable, makes them feel more comfortable. Yeah, that's realistically mostly it for pitching. The common mistakes to avoid: talking too much about the features, You don't want to feature fuck someone. All they need is the benefits. When I was doing e-commerce, you don't talk about features, you just talk about benefits. Do not ignore the emotional reasons that they buy. Do not pitch before confirming the desire and the commitment to change, to doing the work, and to wanting to hear more. And then don't rush into the numbers. This is why, like, a lot of people say, like, you need to frame the value before the numbers. It's like, yeah, but how about I give the numbers and then justify the value afterwards to give them time to fucking sweat. So, next call, little practice for you. Recap their vision in one sentence. Stop. Let them confirm it. Yep. Sure. Yep. Then reveal your offer calmly, like it's the obvious next step. Keeps the perceived value very high. And then you're fucking in for the win. Something that I'm big on in sales is not being a pussy. So Zach, one of the most successful guys at the moment with us, like 21, no sales experience, got on a fucking sick offer and closing deals. I spoke to him the other day and he was like, I'm just having a bit of a time closing at the moment. I was like, cool, tell me about it. And he goes into it. I was like, basically, you're being a pussy. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You're being a pussy. And it's not bad. It's not wrong. It just happens. You're wanting to sell, so you're trying to be nice. But nice guys finish last. So, yeah, don't be a pussy. The next call, he closed for like 5K piff. So make sure that you fucking respect yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to win. You're just trying to help the prospect from stop losing. But there's a sale on every call. You'll either sell or you'll be sold. But it's very hard. I know there's a bit of juxtaposition between disconnect from the outcome, but also take them down the road that gets them there, remove the pressure. But then also you have to make sure that they don't want to lose. And you have to reframe it so they feel like they're actually in the driving seat that they want to do. I get it. There's a bit of shit going on. But don't chase. Hold your own energy, lead with certainty, and allow the fucking prospects to step into you. Classic push-pull. Cool. Apart from that, it's been a pleasure. Enjoyed that one. I like pitching. For me, once the discovery is bulletproof, then the pitch just flows. That is day 8. Day 9 will be objection handling 101. There's only 3 objections: fear, partner, money. And if you ask me, there's only one, which is fear. But we'll go more into that tomorrow. Thank you very much for a lovely game of fives. See you at the next one. Ciao, ciao.